Kamu Style. Freedom of Speech, Part 4. Welcome to the channel. This is extra_extra all large caps. In all actuality, all I said is that I pay reverence and homage of my ancestors. Well, peace and blessings and protection. Look, I can't make this up. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. All I said was peace and blessings and protection was the truth. So today, I was sitting on my back step. I cannot make this up. Remember, I let my ancestors, the angels divine, handle everything, but I protect myself legally, all around the board. So I went outside and I had my cigarette. I'm keeping it real. Peace and blessings and protection. And next door, there was a chaos, meaning people were communicating, right? Because I'm tending to my own business. People was communicating, but even when you're communicating, someone must have said something that was disrespectful. Can't make it up. And then all of a sudden, as I'm sitting there, I heard somebody say, well, I'm going to keep it real. You need to stay the fuck out my business. No more than right. I'm being real with you. It's no more than right. Because you got to watch it. When you start getting in family member, let me say this. And I tell people this all the time. And remember how I was telling you how me, well, the way I was taught, the way my siblings was taught. And I tell people this. You can say something that can make a person feel like you're being disrespectful. But once again, I'm going to say this. It all boils down to who started it first. Get what I'm saying now? People ain't got nothing better to do with their lives. I can't make it up. People ain't got nothing better to do with their own lives because they don't tend to mind their own business. So therefore, when they see someone handling their business, tending to their own business, another individual will get involved. I'm being real. And one thing about, and my brother told my nephew this about a week ago. It was another situation that happened next door. And I'm still ain't got nothing to do with none of it. Peace, blessings, and protection. And someone got disrespected. Someone disrespected somebody, and that person was defending themselves. Either way. And I told them, this is the truth. It's always going to be somebody disrespecting somebody. That's what the war is all about. Can't make it up. So I sat on my back step and it was a situation going on. This is the truth. It was my brother trying to hold a conversation with our mother and other people was getting involved. Can't make it up. And me and my baby brother, we are the ones that be at each other, I must admit. But then we also are the type of people, I can talk about my brother, but you better not talk about him. Like, if it becomes a disrespect. And I heard my brother tell my girl cousin, stay the fuck in your place. I can't make it up. I'm just sitting there watching, still minding and tending to my own business. And my cousin husband was there too. And my baby brother told her, you in our business, you need to be worried about your own what? Business. Can't make it up. So my brother walked off the porch because, you know, my brother is really under the old law too. That what we were taught. Even though we were taught we can argue, fuss, and fight, but in all actuality, when one is speaking the truth, we be like, yeah. So I told my brother, I didn't go over there because in reality, my brother is experiencing what I've been saying this whole time. Got what I'm saying? Peace, blessings, and protection. So my cousin started cussing in front of my mama. Now, my brother, anybody can use any type of word they want to use. When a person tells them to stay out of your business, they can use any word that they choose to use. Got what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you something, the truth hurts, child. And I can hear my brother say, and I knew he was paying attention, and he was like, you're being disrespectful, like stay out me and my mother's business. And my brother said to this person and her husband, and I don't know what my mama was saying, I don't know, but I didn't hear her. If she was saying anything, she was being quiet. Can't make it up. And when my brother came off the porch, I told my brother, that's what I've been saying. In other words, the people who came to that meeting, that court proceedings yesterday, in all actuality, me and my mom could have came together and had our own personal one-on-one. But people don't have nothing else to do but get in your family. Peace and blessings and protection. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. So my brother walked off to this car, and he goes to the car. And then he comes back. And me being a sister, and I'm telling you, I know this to be true. When I call my brother's name, or my brother call my name, or we can really calm each other down. Got what I'm saying now? Peace and blessings and protection. We can kind of, because we be like, hey, chill out. And eventually, if we say it about 2 or 3 more times, that person will what? Calm down. Can't make it up. So he come after when I said what I said to him, he walked to that car, so I'm telling him, calm down. So when he walked on that porch, all I kept on hearing my older was she's like a month and 3 months and 2 days older than me. And I kept on hearing her, motherfucker this, bitch that, bitch this, bitch that, fuck that. I'll whoop your ass. I'll get somebody. In other words, you're bringing other people into bullshit when y'all supposed to be having just a what? Well, I guess my mom and brother was only having a conversation. And other people start voicing their opinion. And then my older cousin, I can't make it up, started threatening my brother. Oh, I get somebody to beat your ass. And I ain't scared of you. And my brother like, I ain't scared of you. My brother really was like, all I'm telling you is stay out of me and my mama business. And whatever going on between me and my mom and sister, you need to stay out of their personal business. Can't make it up. Yeah, I do know I was going to teach about something else, but can't make it up. So when my girl cousin got to being disrespectful, I said, Vet, calm down. Keeping the peace. Can't make it up. Because I hear that you're trying to bring other people into it. You're going, in other words, I'm going to call somebody. This is what she said. I can't make it up. And I'm going to tell you also what prompted me to do this video. Because my brother was telling her, which was no more than right, stay out of me and my mama's business. I'm talking to my mama. And whatever's going on, in other words, stay out of our personal family business. Can't make it up. And I'm going to say this too. See, it wasn't me. You get what I'm saying now? I'm still trying to keep peace. Can't make it up. And her daughter called me and asked me. She didn't ask me. Somebody called. She called her daughter. For real. This is the truth. And the way she insinuated it was like, my brother is threatening her, but she the one threatening my brother. And I got somebody to whoop him. And in other words, why do slaves always want to fight? Now, you know a slave. And I'm going to tell you what a slave look like. Can't make it up. They always want to fight, but never use this. It's called insight. Peace and blessings and protection. And she's calling other people. She really is. And she's going to, I'm going to tell you something. What we learn and what I know to be true. You don't never call other people, because if you wasn't there to witness it, then anybody can say anything. Got what I'm saying? Peace and blessings and protection. But my brother was going back on the porch. Now, this is what she said when my brother's walking up on the porch. And her husband is saying, leave it alone. And leave it alone. They were getting into a misunderstanding because my brother was trying to communicate with his mom. And she put her 2 cents in it. And if you're going to put your voice, your opinion, put your 2 cents in it. But you got to remember, they're in a personal conversation. Get what I'm saying now? Can't make it up. And my brother was saying, well, if you made your opinion, which I wasn't looking for your opinion, it really doesn't matter because you are in our family business. She got mad. I'm telling you, that's the truth. So I told my brother, and I can't make this up. I said, Vet, go ahead. You got other things to be worried about. Can't make it up. Bitch this, fuck you, bitch that. Now remind you, she walks to her truck. See, I pay attention to everything. She walked to her truck, grab a cigarette, and go back on the porch where my brother is talking to my mother in. Because my brother like this. Look, you invading our privacy, so get what? I'm just going to go back to doing what I got to do, talk to my mom, because he got to go make his money. Get what I'm saying? And then she walked back on the porch. Making threats. Fuck you and I get somebody. No. My brother must be talking to her, still talking to her husband or something. But she walked on the porch, bitch this, fuck that, bitch this, fuck that. So what he said is, who the fuck you calling a bitch? See, that's what I be telling people. And when she said that, she must have said my name, and I'm gonna tell you why I say she must have said my name, because I was sitting out there listening to it. And she said, must have said your sister a bitch. And he told her, if you see a bitch, no, she said, if you see a bitch, slap a bitch. Now remind you, my brother ain't called her no bitch at all. Got what I'm saying? But this is the point I'm making. People will get in other people's personal lives instead of work on their own personal lives. Can't make it up. I can't. And she was, you know that shit, if you see a bitch, slap a bitch. And my brother told her, if you see a bitch, slap a bitch. And she looked my way and point my way and say, Gigi is a bitch. And he said, well, if you see one, go slap one. Reverse psychology. Can't make it up. It's the truth. Can't make it up. And what I told her, and this is the truth, because see, you calling my name and you're calling me bitches and everything. And what I told her was these words. You need to be concerned about a relationship with your own daughter instead of being concerned about a relationship with, you need to be worried about your own relationship with your daughter instead of what my brother was telling her, instead of being worried about my mama and my sister relationship or me and my mama relationship. He told her, I ain't gonna lie. But she threatened him. She was the first one using the word bitch. Then she was saying about how my uncle, auntie, her parents dead and everything. That's okay. If that's how you feel, ain't nobody going against that. Can't make it up. These are the words that's coming out of her mouth. And I just sat there and kept looking. The spirit say, Gigi, don't say nothing, just keep what? I kept looking. And when I said that, I meant that because it's the truth. Because my brother was letting her know in the beginning that stop while you ahead, because me and my mom is communicating. And in other words, we don't need nobody in our mother's ear when we're communicating to our mother. I can't make this up. Whew. But you know I'm gonna tell the truth, don't you? And she just kept attacking. You done made threats. How you feel about your parents is none of my business. But how I feel about your parents is a different kind of feeling. Got what I'm saying? Can't make it up. And all she kept on, you started it, and then you kept on saying, oh, I'm going to get somebody to beat your ass and all this. And I'm saying to myself, and that's why I came out and said, that the spirit told me, it was like, slaves always want to fight, but never use their mind. Now listen, you got you got dark-skinned slaves, white-skinned slaves. all different shades. Can't make it up. And then she fuck you, Gigi, and fuck you, and fuck you, and what she'll do to me, what she gonna do to me, how she gonna call her sister, and all this shit. Notification. And then when she was getting ready to get in her truck, her husband is begging her to get in the truck, saying, "Vent, let's go, let's go, let's go." And I even after all, she done called me bitches and hoes and fuck me, and I'm ain't all this and all that. My mama don't love me. See, that's what I be telling people. Your mama don't love you, trying to use that to hurt me. You can't hurt me with that. Fuck you, bitch, and all this. And I, after all that, I told her, because I'm not gonna put her business like that in the street. Not on here. Can't make it up. And I started telling her the truth, even more so. You got your own personal business to worry about. See, one thing about me, I handle my own business and I can have fun handling my business. But I said, go ahead and just get in the truck and leave. Her husband was begging her to get in the truck. Still after you call me all them bitches and hells and hoes, and I'm telling you to get in the truck. She was going low. Being real with you. But what caught my attention is now you gonna call people and you're taking what people said, trying to make it, because remind you, let's go back. My brother was talking to my mom. He told Chevette to get out of his business. Can't make it up. And then she started talking about, I get this, I get somebody beat your ass, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. I'm like, gee. That means they lack communication skills. And not only do they lack communication skills, they got a disrespectful problem. Staying in your own. I said, that's what I also told her. I said, you need to stay in your own lane. Because my brother ain't got no beef. My girl cousin and shouldn't be beefing with my baby brother because he's telling her the truth. Peace and blessings and protection. Can't make it up. And I wasn't saying nothing to defend my brother. I'm just saying, well, that is the truth. Peace and blessings and protection. Because ain't nobody going to stop me from telling the truth. Period. I can't make this up. I'm still sitting out there, sipping my water. So she made a statement. Now, I remind you, I'm still telling her, because what the shit you saying really is irrelevant, because my brother is trying to have a conversation with my mother. Can't make it up. Told y'all. My ancestors. And I notice every time someone attacks me, something bad happens to them. And then they always want to touch me. No, you can't touch the hem of my garment. Oh, I want to fight you. Fight. Shit crazy. Then a man don't like to be called bitches and hoes and fuck. I'm just letting you know whether. And you're sitting up here threading this man. And my baby brother type of person like, hey, it is what it is. Ain't no hoe in my DNA. Can't make it up. So then she finally left. No, she said something about she was going to fix me and call the police. Can't make it up. I'm sitting on my own property. Ain't never moved off that step. Her husband, she's trying to attack me. So when my brother, when she made that statement, so you're gonna call and lie on me, but I got cameras rolling 24/7. Tell you, people act like they don't know they're on camera. And the sign right there so they can see it. Can't make it up. Notification. Then on top of that, when she made that statement, my baby brother told her, don't you see that private property sign over there? You in this lady yard, talking about my yard, you in this lady yard disrespecting her, calling her bitches, calling her hoes. What she gonna do to you? Who she gonna call? Who did I? She ought to press charges on you. Can't make it up. But my thing is this. No. What I'm calling the police on her for? People are exposing themselves to me, and it's cool. It says treat others as you wish to be treated. Can't make it up. Then her daughter called me. Can't make it up. Now she done took my brother telling her to stay out of our family business, his conversation with my mom. She done took that and done. Can't. Peace and blessings and protection. Can't make it up. So when her daughter called me, which is younger, my children age, can't make it up. You calling me as if I have to explain something to you. So she called me and she was all hyped up. I can't make this up. And I'm listening to her, and the way she was conveying over, the spirit had already told me. And I told her, I say, are you calling me? She said, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my mom. I say, so in other words, you're calling me because you want to know what calling me, the one gonna tell the truth, can't make it up. You gonna call me and ask me what happened. And I told her, so you're calling me to ask me what happened because whatever another person told you, you can't really believe it all the way. Take their word for what it is. She said, yeah. I don't think she conscious that she said that, but she did. So I got to explain, telling her. I was getting ready to tell her and explain to her what happened. Can't make this up.
Andy Insurance Guy, he likes me.
I'm on my YouTube channel. Give me a minute. Yes, that's what they said. And peace and blessings and protection. And then, as I'm trying to convey over, can't make it up. The baby, my little cousin, her daughter, she said to me, I don't want to hear all that. I can't make it up. Now, remind you, she wasn't out here. And I'm the type of person like this. If I wasn't out here and I don't know what's going on, then you need to know the whole story. Not bits and pieces. Because I'm a living witness and this is a fact. Been there and done it. I know usually when a person run and go tell something, if they're not going to tell the whole truth, see, I'm straight up. I'm going to tell the whole truth whether it make me look good or fake. I don't give a fuck about that. Can't make it up. So now she has my little cousin all hype. Watch this. Whether people believe it or not, I'm bringing them together. Can't make it up. I'm glad they're coming even closer. Peace and blessings and protection. And not listening, because if you're going to want the whole story, if you're going to want to know what's going on, you have to hear the whole story. But then she started saying something about my ancestors. Can't make it up. Accusing me of things. They don't get it. They don't get it. In other words, people will, and my brother told her, you got all that other stuff. You got problems in your own family to be concerned about instead of worrying about what's going on over here. Can't make it up. And I'm not mad at my little cousin. Because really, in reality, I know my cousin, and that's why they tell you, if somebody call you with some bullshit, I'm talking about like fighting him. I don't do all that. I know the art of real fighting. And all that fighting could take this. I can't even tell you. Can't even tell people how to do it. You gotta watch your reading. It made me think about this thing I wrote and put in the family. I'll show you what I wrote and put here. It's this. Can you see it? And I'm going to read it to you. It says, if I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see, so you will be wise enough to not let nobody see you in that water. Whether they know it or not, them hating me, mad at me, is really bringing them to doing a great job. Because the reason why I say that is, if they, because let me tell you something, everybody need healing. You know I'm healed already. I tell anybody I ain't never the crybaby, so that ain't nothing new. Oh, I forgot. She brought my daughter up in a conversation. Not my daughter's little cousin, but my daughter's cousin, which is my age. And I'm thinking that's when my brother said something about something when I said, Vic, you ought to be concerned about your own relationship with your daughter. And she said something about my daughter. That's what happened. And when she said something about daughter, she said, you ain't got no daughter, you got a. I don't know what she said because I wasn't over there. Haven't made contact over there. Next door it ain't. But I knew she said something because I heard her say, you ain't got no daughter, but you right, I have a princess. I have a intelligent young lady. I have a very smart, brilliant, outstanding, determined, charisma, singing, rapping, basketball playing young lady, aka princess, aka queen, aka goddess. Can't make it up. And I really, as I'm talking, because when things start replaying in your mind when you get to talking about a situation, I just want to let you know this. I heard her say that, but when I was responding, I'm like, but my brother heard it. And my brother told my cousin this when they were still on the porch. I don't care what we go through, just don't you ever forget this. That's my sister. Can't make it up. And my sister I can talk about my sister, me and my sister can be, and he say, but guess what? That's my sister. Can't make it up. Freedom of speech. And all people want to do is touch me. I can't make this up. If a person can't touch me, they got to try to say something to speak to me. Can't make it up. They just want to touch on me. They want the precious. Peace and blessings and protection. Did want to threaten me with violence. But it won't work. Because you know why? I don't promote violence. I have already told everybody. I do no harm, but I take nobody's shit. I will protect and defend myself by any means necessary. But ain't nobody gonna put their hands on me. I'm trying to tell you. Now, roughly, because I'm delicate, I'm sensitive, I'm so, I mean, and people done told me, and it ain't just, it's not men, but other women, I don't think they're gay or anything, don't get me wrong. But they like, oh, you so soft. Excuse me? No homo, but thank you, girl. You're soft too. You get what I'm saying? Like it's compliments. Peace and blessings and protection. In all actual reality, I'm going to show you about when I was saying, if you watched the last video, you don't kick a person when they're down, right? And you don't kick a person when they look like they're going up, because after all that, in all actual reality, I really could have called the police on her for disturbing the peace and threatening me and et cetera, et cetera. But you know what? I don't do that. My ancestors handle all my affairs. God, the Most High, the angels, et cetera, et cetera. You get what I'm saying? I ain't arguing and fussing and fighting with nobody. Because here I stand. I'm going to speak the truth. And if you call and ask me the truth, and if you really want to know the truth, meaning you're not going to be biased and hear one side of the story, can't make it up. Because I'm going to tell you something. When a person really wants to know what happened, they have to listen. And I'm going to tell you something else. My little cousin, and I know it was a lie told, because my little cousin ain't never disrespected me. And if she take a moment and think about it, I ain't never disrespected her, period. Matter of fact, that same little cousin, I went to her house and I let her do my hair, and we spoke about some things which is private and personal, because I respect that. My little cousin accused me of something attack my spirituality, attack my character, my beliefs. I'm being real with y'all. And she's young now. I could be like, I don't want to deal with her no more. But in all actuality, I'm like, she just don't know what happened. I'm being real. I'm being real. So I forgive my little cousin. Because sooner or later, and I know this to be true, as soon as my little cousin calmed down Like my brother was saying, he was telling my cousin Vic, stay out of our business and stop getting in my mama's ear trying her to go against me. Can't make it up. Because going against me ain't going to do nobody no good. Peace and blessings and protection. And I forget my little cousin, so because she's younger than me, she don't know no better. Because you know why I know she don't know no better? Because she ain't thought about it. So when my cousin calms down, I know. When she calms down and take a moment, because she's not stupid, dumb, or slow either. When she come down and relax and get people out her ear and go somewhere and get one-on-one, she gonna think about it. Because the person has to get out to themselves to put things together, get people out their ear. And she's gonna think about it. I'm telling you. Because I'm gonna say it again. She's not dumb, slow, retarded. Oh, I know. That's what I said that triggered her to come after me. Well, you know, like call me bitches. This how the bitch come. Because I made a statement. I said, and I know my cousin's gonna, hopefully I'm gonna send this video to her. She used to watch it. Because she wants to know what happened. Really, she's gonna want to know what happened. I told her, because she was being disrespectful. And I said, birds of a feather flocks together. And that's when my cousin called me a bitch. And my brother said, if you see they were going back for you see a bitch, slap a bitch, you see a bitch, slap a bitch. And the whole thing else about it. I wasn't even talking to my cousin Vic. I was talking to my brother. Remind you, they was arguing. My brother walked to his truck, his car. And I said, everybody need to tend to their own business. Stay out of other family members' business. Can't make it up. And I'm going to tell you something. I told another cousin this. Can't make it up. I said, you know, birds of a feather flock together. I said, they were telling me some things. And I said, well, you know, I don't really get in people personal business unless they bring it to me and they just really want to communicate with me. So I got another cousin that called me the other day. And they were saying something about their relationship with their mother. And I told that cousin, look, I really can't get in that. And they were like, I'm just really going to woo side to you. Because everybody need a woo side moment. And they got to saying things to me. And you know what I told them? Birds of a feather flock together. It's an ancient proverb. And they said, what you mean? I'm like, have you noticed people who, in other words, people who doesn't love their own child usually start hanging out with another person they don't love their own child. Or people who don't like cold drink. In other words, I prefer lemonade, fresh lemons. And somebody else over there might want a cold drink. So why would I be around somebody only drink cold drinks instead of being over there with somebody who likes to drink fresh squeezed lemonade? Because if I were to run out, if I was to go short without that lemonade, and I need to be a real cold, cool, nice, sunny glass of lemonade laying in my lounge chair outside. My birds are twerking and singing because chirping. They hear the Migos because they love the Migos, and I got that pool out there, and my feet in the water, and sitting looking at that pond, thinking my ancestors gave me, tending and minding my own business. And if I were to run out of anything, I can go to that person with that fresh, cool lemonade and be like, you know what? I'm looking for some fresh, cold lemonade. And they'd be like, you won't even have to ask them, do they? I wouldn't even have to ask them, do they have some? They'd be like, hold on. Here. Because they know why. We like to share. So if someone else, if they run out, they're going to go somewhere where it's what? They know it's in supply. Peace and blessings and protection. Get what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flocks together. And some people like, why you share stuff on social media? Because it came to me this morning. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for domestic violence. And I'm only telling you my story. And a lot of other things. I'm an advocate for domestic violence, battered women, abused children, abused family members, etc., law, etc. Look, I called the police to my house today just to do a report, just writing, because I'm a writer, documenting. And I was recording and stating them laws, and that officer told me, happy. Thank you. Peace and blessings and protection. And he walked in my yard. You know, he said, after I start reading the rights and letting them know what he's doing, he's out of order. And, you know, and then I had to do another because he did something else. And I was like, you know what? I like you. I got to record it. I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you. You're cool. You're respectful. But you got to uphold the law. And he looked at me and said, yeah. He said, and I was, because, you know, I'm a very detailed person. And if I write something down, I will write 5 pages because I'm very detailed on everything. And I write, and then when I come back, something else comes to me, and I'll go back and put it in there because if you're going to tell a story, it has to, so a person can be able to visualize it and enjoy it. And he looked at me, he said, it was funny. He said, you know what? I said, what? He said, you should just go ahead and get your law degree. Now, remind you, I said that yesterday on the video. So he's watching my YouTube channel. Hi, officer. Let me tell you something, officer. You know, if you're going to watch this video, you know I'm speaking what? Facts. And he said, you ought to just go ahead and get your law degree. And I told him if I were to get my law degree, I would do that pro bono. I said, you know what that means? He said, no. I said, I would do it for free. And I say, technically, I am doing it for free. If a person called me and needs something, they got a situation, I study this law, etc., etc., etc. So when I get attorneys, like, that's why I say my attorney is the best, because my attorney, we help each other. If you get what I'm saying, I give him information, he give me, and we put our minds together, 2 great minds, and be like, okay. Got what I'm saying? Peace and blessings and protection. By the way, let me go ahead and call my attorney anyway. So peace, blessings, and protection, love, and life. Thanks for joining me. Y'all be great out there. Don't let nobody steal your joy, take you out your character. Stay in your lane. Pay attention. Because I'm going to tell you something. People will get in a person's ear just to do them wrong. That's why I say I let my ancestors handle my business. My angels handle my business. The Most High, the Divine, the Unique doesn't tell I let them handle my business. Because why? Because if I don't let them handle my business, notification, you heard that, right? It's not that I do something wrong. It's just I choose not to do no harm. You get what I'm saying? So thanks for thanks for joining me. And I also want y'all to know this. I told the truth in this video because it's not to put down nobody or attack anyone. I'm just telling the truth because people need to know this. So y'all have a great night. It's Friday. It's Friday. Go out this weekend. Enjoy yourself. Love life. Because I tell people, me telling the truth, I get joy out of it. Me helping people, being a philanthropist, I get joy out of it. Me helping, I just love to help others if they. So thanks for joining me. Peace and blessings and protection for my little cousin. So have a great night. Go and don't forget, a Taurus. This is Taurus season. Congratulations, Taurus season. Enjoy your life. Like dance out with my cousin last night on the Warrior side. Oh man, we party. So I got to celebrate my sister's birthday with the fiestas and stuff, and we enjoyed, like my cousin Mike. We enjoyed life, which we always do. But I like music. I like to dance. So they like, yeah. And it's like I connect more with that side of my family. You know what I'm saying? I love that's my grandmother's side. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. So peace and blessings and protection. May my ancestors, my angels, the divine, the Most High, keep me protected at all times because I'm famous. Being real with you, I can't make it up. I always knew it was something about me. I'm gonna tell you another thing too. My aunt Augie told me years ago, but I knew she meant me good because it's what she said to me. She was like, Niecy, I think she told her son or somebody. She was like, Niecy, I told them. So I'm gonna keep that person in private. So peace and blessings, y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Love y'all, and bye-bye.